Reddit YouTuber Storytelling 3. AITA for suing my dead fiancé's parents for the engagement ring after they buried him with it, even though they knew it was stolen. Throwaway, because the obituary comments are still a war zone. I'm 28F. He died 11 weeks ago. The ring is currently 6 feet underground on a corpse, and I'm the villain for wanting it back. This is the most batshit, heartbreaking thing that's ever happened to me. TLDR at the end. His name was Theo, 29M. We met doing disaster relief in Kentucky after the 2021 tornadoes. He was the kind of beautiful that made strangers stop talking mid-sentence. Tall, curly hair, voice like honey. ER nurse, played guitar at open mic nights, volunteered with rescue dogs. I fell so hard, I got dizzy. 6 months ago, he proposed on the rooftop of his apartment with the ring of my literal dreams. 3-carat oval diamond, platinum band, vintage 1920 setting. I cried so hard I threw up. He said it had been his great-grandmother's, passed down to him when she died last year. I posted it everywhere. My mom called it the most perfect ring in America. 2 weeks later, he was dead. Motorcycle accident on the interstate. Instant. I didn't even get to say goodbye. I was catatonic for weeks. His parents, wealthy, old-money Charleston, took over everything. Closed casket funeral, his face was too damaged. Designer suit picked out, bagpipes, the works. I was a zombie in the front pew, holding the program with his smiling photo. Then the rumor mill started. A week after the funeral, my best friend sent me a Facebook marketplace listing from 3 hours away. Antique 3-carat oval engagement ring, Art Deco filigree, $45,000 or best offer. The photos were mine, the ones I'd posted the night he proposed. Same scratch on the inside of the band from when I dropped it in the sink. Same everything. I called the seller. She panicked and took the post down, but not before telling me Theo had bought it from her private jewelry business 6 weeks before the proposal. Paid cash. Told her it was for his girlfriend and to keep it quiet because he wanted it to be a surprise. He never inherited it. He never even met his great-grandmother. She died before he was born. The entire story was a lie. I lost my mind. Not just grief, rage. He'd taken out secret credit cards in my name to pay for it. I found out when the collections call started. The ring I'd been showing off like an idiot was bought on debt he knew I'd be stuck with after he died. I called his parents, calmly asked for the ring back because it wasn't actually a family heirloom and I needed to return it to avoid fraud charges. His mother laughed and said, "Sweetheart, it looks so beautiful on his hand in the casket. We're keeping it where it belongs." Reader, they knew. They'd helped him pick the lie. His dad even bragged at the repast about how Theo always knew how to make a girl feel special. I gave them 1 week to dig it up. They refused, said it would be desecration. Posted on Facebook about how the greedy fiancé was trying to rob a dead man's grave. So I sued. Filed in civil court for return of stolen property, plus funeral desecration and fraud. Judge granted an emergency exhumation order last Thursday. The ring came back, caked in formaldehyde and dirt. I dry heaved in the parking lot while the funeral director handed it over in a biohazard bag. His parents are now screaming to anyone who will listen that I'm a ghoul who defiled their baby's eternal rest for a piece of jewelry. Half the town is on their side. GoFundMe for their legal fees to fight the heartless gold digger has $38K already. I sold the ring for $42K the next day, paid off the credit cards he opened in my name, donated the rest to the Motorcycle Safety Foundation in his real name, and bought myself the tiniest, cheapest white gold band I could find to wear on my right hand so I never forget what love can cost. I still cry every single night. I loved him, even after I knew the truth, but I will not let them rewrite him as a saint and me as the villain who danced on his grave. So Reddit, am I the AITA for forcing the exhumation of my fiancé's body to get back the ring that was never his in the first place, even though it meant his parents watched their son's casket get opened 73 days after they buried him? Or am I just the idiot who finally stopped letting dead men and their mothers steal from her? TLDR. Fiancé proposed with a family heirloom that was actually bought with secret debt and lies. Died suddenly. Parents buried him wearing it, knowing the truth. I sued, forced exhumation, got the ring back, sold it, paid his debts, donated the profit. Town thinks I'm a grave-robbing monster. I think I'm finally free. AITA. No updates needed. The coffin is closed, this time for good.